wrong. I apologize. It is 10:15. Do you know where your surpluses are? Hi, I'm Gary, and welcome to Fladge Rants Live. Superfluous. Extra. Beyond what is necessary. Unnecessary. I don't know if you'll believe this or not, but I avoid using superfluous terms. I never use superfluous terms at all. And at all is superfluous in that. What bugs me is when people tell me when I'm driving up North Avenue, my destination will be on the right-hand side. That road doesn't have hands. Hand is superfluous on that side. On the license plate, the tab goes in the top right corner, not the top right-hand corner. I don't know why people have to throw a body part in there. Why not the top right testicle corner? I don't know. It bugs me. It's superfluous. A lot of people say superfluous.
Do you have a bottom right testicle?
Yes. How you doing, Jor? You're superfluous.
Superfluous.
Wow.
Sorry I didn't interrupt, but I did have to throw it. You said top right testicle. I assume if there's a top right, there's going to be a bottom right, top left, bottom left. So that would make 4 testicles. I was just kind of wanting to point that out.
Right. Thanks. Let's go with the Mount Rushmore.
I would say it's a bit
Superfluous.
Nice. Hey, he figured out how to do something. Let's do a Mount Rushmore of superpowers. I think the popular ones are flight and invisibility, super strength, and I have to include in every Mount Rushmore of superpowers telekinesis because that gets it all done. You're probably going to think I'm going to trash superfluous things because they are unnecessary, extra. They don't help in that things that are superfluous don't need to be included due to the fact that sufficient amounts of resources have already been applied to the situation, and anything extra doesn't actually help, so it's unnecessary. But in some cases, it's the outliers, the anomalies, the superfluous stuff that is what makes it exciting. For example, as the development of civilization, we went from hunter-gatherers living hand-to-mouth to having some extra time to develop fine arts. And I think these are good things. I think these are the things that make us greater than the sums of our parts. Some of these anomalies, outliers, and superfluous activities have really helped to make life better, more comfortable, more enjoyable. So I'm going at it at a different angle than you may think. Like, I don't think the word hand is necessary when explaining directions, because that's, well, stupid. A lot of people just don't think about what they're saying. but there are superfluous. I'm a big fan
Superfluous.
of one of the sins, gluttony. I like eating extra, and it appears that a lot of my fellow Americans also enjoy some gluttony. A second piece of cake, but keep in mind the law of diminishing returns comes into play here. First donut is delicious. Second donut, not as good. Third one might make you sick. So that's another superfluous thing that might be harmful.
Superfluous.
And like I got an extra half hour of sleep, and I was late for the podcast. That was superfluous.
Superfluous.
Boys, did you do any research? I didn't give you much time.
My research was that you said that you do not use superfluous words or phrases, but then you stated, for example, prior to stating an obvious example. So, say you, sir.
I know. I started with, I don't know if you believe this or not. Or not is superfluous because I don't know if you believe this. It also drives me crazy when someone asks a yes/no question, follows it up with an or no. That makes it either, at best, more difficult to answer, or at worst, impossible to answer, because the original yes or no answer would be the opposite answer to the or no follow-up.
As Brady pointed, yeah, no.
Yeah,
So,
no.
would you like to eat this burger or not?
It looks.
Oh, see, okay, so would
like
I like
it's
to eat
dead.
that burger? Yes, I would. Or not? No, I would not to like to eat that burger. You made it impossible for you to understand my answer to that question. No, I would not like to not eat that burger.
I want to know why there's only a yes, no for you. Why is everything so binary? Maybe there's more than two. Never mind.
The way you phrase the question, would you like to eat this burger, is a yes, no question. Your follow-up or no or not has the opposite answer.
While I agree with you, I also look at it as this way. Would you like to eat the burger? You could say, yes, I'd like to eat the burger. Or would you not like to eat the burger? No, I would not like to eat the burger.
Why can't I just say yes or no?
Because that's not the question I asked. But you always ignore that fact.
It is the question you asked, and then you followed it up with or no, making the opposite the correct answer.
No. That is true.
I wouldn't not like to eat that burger.
But
it's a goddamn burger.
In the English language, there are some implied parts. Like I could say, go to the store. There's no actual subject of that sentence because the you go to the store is implied. So when I say that, the option of those two choices is implied, and you're just supposed to choose one of those two choices. See, if I were to just say, would you like to eat this burger? You could say, no, I'd like to eat chicken. And I'd say, well, that wasn't a fucking option. The only options were to eat the burger or not. I'm just something to pontificate.
Superfluous.
I may be bringing in too much information, which would also be
superfluous.
I won't be saying that word
Superfluous.
because it'll show the fact that I can't say that word for some reason. There's certain words I just have trouble saying.
Oh, we got in trouble for playing word crimes. Apparently Weird Al Yankovic owns the rights to that song. I do like the idea of copy changing it to a parody of a Weird Al Yankovic original song.
Isn't it funny how a guy who made all his money off of copying other people's songs doesn't like when you copy their song?
Now, apparently, though, he's asked everybody he's ever done it to for permission, and a few people did say no, and he didn't do the song. So at least he's a decent, he's not just like ripping it off out of the blue.
Did he give royalties at all?
Probably not.
I doubt that.
But I don't think they asked. That's a great question. We should find out.
I don't think you have to ask.
Just say, ask it with like an or not. Does YouTube sufficiently give ad revenue and royalties to their content creators? No. Does Spotify?
I only
Does
I had
Spotify?
revenue
No.
for a brief period. Yeah, no, I've seen them charts about the what was
I
it,
think
Snoop
the
Dogg.
limit-
Good.
The limit they have set
Revolt
now
has
is like
domain.
100,000. You have to have 100,000 subscribers before they can even consider monetizing you now on YouTube.
I saw some article about Snoop Dogg specifically with Spotify. They said that he did like 1 billion streams on Spotify, and he was like, "Okay, well, can you break me down the dollars and cents of that?" And they broke it down, and they said he made probably about 40 grand off of that. And that's
Spotify makes a lot, as far as I know, from the libraries that they have. They go to the direct owners
$1
instead of the
billion.
artists. But I mean, I would take 40,000 to play.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I would too, but as a fucking
But everything's
yearly
relative.
income, just
Yeah, you said Snoop Dogg? His shit to me seems like it'd be worth more than that to be able to play it. They must have made more than
but it's just the
40,000.
billion streams. It's just the billion streams alone off Spotify. Now you add Apple Music, you add, YouTube, whatever
Now,
they got.
Are they allowed to do what bars do when they take advantage of young talent and say, "Hey, we're giving you a fucking pedestal to sell your merch"? So should Snoop Dogg just be making money off of like Corona and shit and just be glad that they're spreading his word to the
people? I made the comment when it's natural for
Snoop Cullen,
and there's artists that are doing other people's music live.
I have
on
to go
stage.
find a new jabber.
Apologies for he interrupted
doing
you
other
on
people's
that.
Music live on. Yeah, that's fine. It was
Superfluous.
Anyway. But yeah, there's artists performing live on people's music, and they're getting tips. Should the artist have to give some of that tip money to the original creator?
I think it should be up to each individual. They should offer it if you have the money. I don't know. I would.
It's just like it's like bootlegging a movie and playing it, with my own projector and charging people to enter. It's the same thing. Apparently that's illegal.
That's funny you say that because my town used to have movies outside at night or whatever the fuck they call it. Movies in the street. That's what they call it. Where they block downtown street and they show a movie. Well, some persnickety freaking I don't even know what they are in the movies. The movie label industry, whatever the hell they're called, complain that cities can't do that because they're showing movies that aren't, but they're not charging. It was just a fun event to bring people down. That's why when you go there now, you see movies that are like
you can't
public domain 40-year-old shitty movies.
Yeah. No, and I guess I was wrong with my situation because I guess it would be the equivalent of getting a bunch of people going out and then acting out that movie live. I guess you could get away with that, right? Just borrowing the script, but acting out your own. That would be the same thing as a band playing a cover song.
I learned a lot about copyright this week. Did you know the tattoo artist always in perpetuity owns the tattoo? You're just the walking canvas.
See how that's possible.
I didn't see either, but Kat Von D, some really famous
probably the famous people. You probably sign some paperwork or some shit.
No, you actually have to sign paperwork to you to get ownership. So if you ever get a tattoo and you don't want the artist to be a dick down the road, get it in writing that the transfer of ownership goes to you and you alone. Which just seems obvious if it's on your body, but then on the other hand, they created it. What say you, Gary? Is that too
I have no piercings, tattoos, or brandings. I do have a few scars, but chicks dig scars.
Yeah, he has a few scars, but they're usually around his butthole
and around his mind.
Yeah.
Which ironically had to start and stem from the butthole scars.
Yes. Yeah.
I would see the butthole scars are 100%
superfluous.
The butthole scars.
Why did you pick superfluous? Fuck. See, I tried.
Superfluous.
Super purple. Why'd you pick super?
You want me to say ba-bump?
Superfluous.
Oh no, that's what you said on the thing, but there has to be more to it than that.
No. I just wanted ba-bump.
So it's not the last podcast. You're just letting us know that we've said everything we can say, and there's no more to say, and anything more would be excess.
Actually, I think it's the ba-bump that makes life interesting. I think I want to take this in a weird direction. Like,
hold on, let me take my pants off.
Okay.
Is the
let's
bump
go
bump
with
4 syllables? Is that what you're talking about?
no, ba-bump is the way it flows.
Yeah,
It's
4
up on
syllables.
the second syllable.
Cadence is the word you're referring.
A lot
4
of people say
syllables.
superfluous. That is not how it's pronounced. It's superfluous. Ba-bump.
All 4 syllable words are a bump.
No, they aren't.
Not if you bundle them. Anyway, you'll get that.
Asparagus isn't. It'd be asparagus.
Bump. Yeah, exactly. Asparagus. Bump. Yeah.
Alluvium. Aluminum.
Bump. 4 syllables.
They aren't all like that.
Oh, they're 4 syllables. They have to be.
No.
You don't know what syllable is, right? Like, you know, you
Yeah,
go back to the
I know
clapping.
what.
Right?
Syllable.
There's a timing to it.
Syllable. Right?
Electrical.
Emphasis.
Bump.
Emphasis.
Electrical.
Find one that doesn't. Find one that isn't bump.
Retarded.
We have the whole show. Continue. Don't
Retarded.
get hung up on this one.
Retarded. Ba-bump.
Because of my
Zoology.
bump.
If you keep saying
Ba-bump.
all
What the
4
dog doing?
syllable words,
Ba-bump.
hey,
That was ba-bump too.
what the dog doing?
Bump.
I don't know.
Yeah, we lost track now.
I'm not sure if that's
Yeah,
an
Branch
ideal
throwing
way
that
to
one.
choose a topic. We should choose the topic for next week on the show the previous week before. That could be a segment.
I agree.
If people want to call in and suggest topics, we'll also take that as well.
What do
Yes.
they how do they call in?
They can call or text. I don't know. It's on the screen.
3 Rants 3. Call or text. I texted in the other week, and I got a text on my phone saying I got a text from my phone.
Do it again, and you
That
might
seemed a
go
little
back in
superfluous.
time. So
Superfluous.
does it have to be unnecessary, extra and unnecessary to that, or can it just be extra? See, now I did it again. You can't answer that, right? Even though it wasn't an or not, because you're not able to answer 2 questions at one time, or just
You made
do you want to go up or,
the answer unnecessarily complicated, but I'm willing to go superfluous on you. It can be either. It can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. It's usually a bad thing.
Superfluous or superfluous? Did you say superfluous?
A lot of people do say superfluous, like it's excessively fluid.
Like it's a superpower. Yeah, right. It's overly
A
fluid.
lot of people do say superfluous because you just read it
Too wet.
phonetically, and
so
you don't have the bump.
I'm going to
Superfluous.
You're right. You killed a superfluous.
I'm going to share something if I can find my fucking.
It's more like a bump.
Right.
Bump.
Bump. There's a lot of different ways you can say the 4 syllables, but bump was what I was going for.
Congratulations, you achieved that goal.
I feel like I'm back in
Thank you.
4th grade drum lesson right now. So what we want to do is all right, there's going to be 2 eighth notes, 2 16th notes followed by an eighth note. So what we're going to say is River Doolittle. Do it with me. River Doolittle.
River Doolittle.
Now, if it's reversed, you would go telephone river. So you put that all together and go River Doolittle telephone river. Dun 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 dun. Or as you would say, bump bump.
Yes.
I can't see my
I think we're getting somewhere here.
bump. Wait, did I do 5? Bump. No, that's 4. I have a video about Where'd it go?
Roll the clip, Brady.
Superfluous, meaning extra or more than what is needed. I think of super flowing, like a bathtub overflowing with water. There's a superfluous amount of water, way too much. Or say you go to a bodega to get a bagel with cream cheese and they put a mountain of cream cheese on your bagel and you're like having to wipe it off with a knife. That is a superfluous amount of cream cheese. Say you're on an airplane and the pilot is giving you a rundown of all this information that you don't need, like the altitude of the airplane and their visibility and the wind speed. And you're like, I'm fine just taking a nap and watching a movie. You are getting superfluous information. So superfluous means more than what is needed. Subscribe to our channel for more work.
That's great. That was perfect.
Today's word is quotidian.
No, it's not.
Quotidian means
Stop.
every day,
Stop,
daily,
lady.
or
Lady.
just ordinary.
Did you say something about a titty? What'd you say about a titty?
Quotidian means every day. Quotidian means
Titties
every
every
day. Quotidian means
Titties every
every
day.
day.
Quote titties
I
every day.
believe we've got our topic for next week. Is that Weird Al Yankovic in the middle of the top?
You can't hit that till we get
My
off
quote
the
is
tube.
you got to get one titty in. At
It
least
sounds
one
like
titty
we.
in. Every day.
It sounds like we found our next topic.
I don't think it's that easy, is it?
Brady, go to my screen. It is not that easy.
So can I ask you if you would like to go up or down or left or right, or is that too much for you to answer? Do I have to say, would you like to go right? Would you like
No,
to go?
you have to end it with or no. Would
That's
you like
fair.
to go left or right or no?
Fair enough. I apologize.
So I
Would you like to go right or
hand-
left
the
or not?
hand you-
There's three choices there.
Yeah,
The
I'm
hand
not.
typically
I would like to
reference-
not go left or right.
I found some grammar people
hand-
that disagreed that that's an option, not a exclusive negative of not. If you say
Yeah.
or no, but anyway,
Grammar people?
I can't.
About these grammar people.
I want to hit the
Tell
button.
me more about these grammar people.
Teachers,
Oh, yeah, they're wrong.
probably.
I just
I would
said
say
Michio
typically-
Kaku is wrong about string theory.
You've said a
Do
lot
you think
of
I'm
things
afraid
wrong.
of some kindergarten teachers?
Kaku is never wrong.
Kaku's wrong about string theory.
You.
If
Well,
he thinks it's the answer.
Theory's impossible, so everyone's wrong about it. That's not a fit. You can't pick at one person for something so ridiculous abroad, all across the board.
Oh, okay.
Right? I mean, do
Okay.
you,
No,
do
it's not.
you-
It's not Kaku's fault that string
Even-
theory is dead end.
even people that do string theory don't want people to understand that there's no string theory because their funding would stop. But that's
Right.
okay. I mean,
And
it's like
it should
the
have 20 years ago
imagination.
because it's a dead end.
What do you want to do? We went to the moon theater instead. Do you think all that extra stuff is superb?
I think Jack Hartman looks like Weird Al Yankovic.
Jack Hartman, is he the new guy?
Jack Hartman of the Kids Music Channel.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, he's on my screen.
Yeah, I was sharing it.
Oh wait, shit.
That's what I was
Well, I
trying
just
to get you
put it on two.
earlier.
Wait, damn it. Oh, there's too much going on. I need more than one screen. I'm afraid to move it over there and it's going to lock up again.
I've just got the one screen, and Jack Hartman's like right in the middle.
That guy? And then I'll
That
put
guy.
I'll put it back to you here, Drawer.
Okay, I was a little confused. I'm like, wait a minute.
What happened?
We paradox
What the
happening
fuck
here.
happened?
I'm like, that's not what I'm showing, but that's what the guy.
I may have just
I've never heard of this fuck
I
face
may
before.
have just doxed a cartoon. I showed his real face.
Maybe.
Build your brain, build your body, learn about syllables, everybody. Syllables are really parts of a word. Syllables are like a beat that can be heard. Look, listen, and move with me. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Syllables.
How much you want to bet this gives a copyright strike?
Clap your hands
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Yeah,
to
right.
these one syllable
Someone should copyright him for
words.
biting
Cat,
again off of Mario here.
Dog,
You guys aren't clapping.
one, fish,
Gary's the one that needs to learn
car, truck, shirt,
this. Can we get to the bump one?
shoes.
They're all
Raise your arm
they're all
up
one. Yeah, you got to
to these
skip to four.
two-syllable words.
four syllables.
Okay, here we go. Bump. Here's the bump.
Alligator. To these 4-syllable words. Alligator.
See, now that was
That
ba ba ba, not ba bum.
January.
He's just going ba 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 ba.
February. Macaroni. pony, watermelon,
Why did he say February, then watermelon?
exercising,
Oh, that pretty racist.
caterpillar.
Fucking A. Holy shit, you just found.
Syllables are really parts of a word.
I'll be right back. I have to
Are
go
like
find a new
beat that
jabber.
can be heard. Look, listen, and move with me.
None of
It's
his 4-syllable words have the bump I was looking for. Not one
They
of
all
them.
did.
No.
They all did. He's white. He doesn't have
No,
rhythm, but
they
they were
didn't.
bump. Trust me. They were bump.
No. Not one of
Yes.
them was. Watermelon? Is that how you say watermelon?
Watermelon. Bum. Yeah.
Watermelon?
For the record, he said every word. Dur, dur, dur,
He's
dur.
enunciating. Leave him alone. He's
He was just
enunciating. Yeah,
making
exactly.
the syllables separate.
Does
But
anyone else have a
He's a
problem?
alligator?
old.
Do you say alligator? Alligator?
Anyone else have a problem that he ripped off the
Because
Mario
that would
Brothers
be
background?
bump.
That's what I said, motherfucker.
I didn't hear you. You guys speak up, man.
Exactly. I'm not loud enough. Hello. Am I loud enough yet? I would say that it. So my man here definitely old fuck. Definitely does something with his eyebrows here because those are not natural. Definitely dye hair job here. And then I don't know what's up with the bowling shirt, but very
Dude,
corny
there
as
he
fuck.
is. There he is with the flowered shirt.
He looks
and
like he
gray
just
hair.
made this in his basement really quick.
But
He
how
can make
many
a lot
views
of
does
money
he?
off of just doing some kids
Yeah, I was gonna say,
content shit. Oh, he probably has millions. Yeah,
Some of that stuff is
1.2 million.
pretty
3
crazy.
years.
But is this,
It's
1.2
but is
obviously
million.
his basement really paying to make that video game?
superfluous. Why is there another?
Superfluous.
Why am I putting other letters in there? Superfluous.
Superfluous.
Ooh, extra letters. Superfluous letters.
That would
Oh,
be.
we need to get the mouthing one.
so-
We need to get the mouthing one up here. How about this? How about this shit?
the mouthing.
Motherfucker.
As long as I was escaping, would I mind escaping to the market and picking up something for dinner? Sure, that was all I needed. A busy supermarket. I needed to drive, mellow out, get my mind off the wedding.
Steve Martin?
But mellowing out was not hard.
My dick. Would that be superfluous? Superfluous. It's
Yep.
buy
We
way
don't need
too-
it anymore.
It's way too much in excess.
But no
Oh.
one sells 8 hot dog buns. They only
It's
sell
way more than you
12
need.
hot dog buns. So I end up paying for 4 buns
Way
I
more
don't
than she
need.
needs.
So I am removing the superfluous buns.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're gonna have to pay.
I am removing the superfluous buns. I am removing the superfluous buns.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're gonna have to pay for all 12 buns. They're not marked individually.
Yeah.
Wait.
You want to know why? Because some shot over at the Wiener Company got together with some big shot over at the Bun Company and decided to rip off the American public. Because they think the American public is a bunch of trusting nitwits who'll print things they don't need rather than make us think. Well, they're not ripping off this nitwit anymore because I'm not paying for one thing I don't need. George Banks is saying no.
Who's George Banks?
Me!
Yeah, we can do that.
Why don't we just call
Superfluous buns.
We can blame him for now what they did is to fuck with us even more after that movie. They put hot dogs in a 10-pack and buns in an 8-pack. So instead of having extra buns, now we have extra hot dogs, which in my opinion is grosser because I can throw some turkey, but I don't want to have a hot dog and a piece of toast because it's just not the same. Or I guess you could put 2 hot dogs in 1 bun. I've heard people do that.
I don't know if that's exactly.
Seems like
Oh,
that
that
second dog would be superfluous.
That's what I was thinking somebody was going to say, but then there was just nothing. Crickets.
Oh, I kind of
Like,
want to start
beef franks
masturbating, but I think
or,
that'd be inappropriate.
I have a masturbating video.
Superfluous buns.
A video I can
Masturbating more than
masturbate
once a day
to,
is
or
that
a video about
superfluous?
masturbating.
No, one of me masturbating superfluously, which I think is
Ooh, I
more
like
than
that.
once a day.
I've got a new drink.
That's not a new drink. That's your same drink. I love that you brought up the white rum cum chata right when we were talking about masturbating. That was
Oh,
great.
right.
I don't think we can talk about masturbating on those places. I think we gave
On
them a
YouTube?
half an hour. I think that's plenty. We should stop.
Yeah.
This is horseshit. Why do your and Gary's like fucking video look perfect and mine's all grainy and shit? Fuck is this?
You
Who's
got
doing
red
this?
bars.
It's my
on
show.
You got red
Who's
bars.
responsible?
You are. I can tell you. I can tell you exactly how many packets you're losing and what your signal is if you'd like, but you don't. Wait, I got rid of the double trigger. I don't need to put the double.
I paused
up there.
everything else that's on my fucking network.
I got 2.62.
So you know how I finally fixed mine? I disconnected my TV because I realized it was spying on everything in my entire house all the time. Not just the TV shows I was watching, but everything it could hear.
Oh, wow.
It's a Vizio too. We could Google the story. Yeah, your bars are red right now. Horrible, horrible, horrible. What
Drawers
are you?
are?
No, drawers are. Yours are. Drawers are. Now they're orange. And then now
Okay, so I just
they're-
killed one device. I don't know what the fuck this one is, but we'll kill
that
it.
poor device. How'd you kill it? Did you just end its?
Got an app.
Oh, now
It's
you're
a
back.
AT&T app. You can.
Now
you
you're
can
back to
pause.
red. Back to red. Back to amber.
Well, that's pretty
Fine.
fucking gay.
It doesn't look bad. I mean, you're moving. I can hear you.
Thank
My
God for that one.
advice is to apply Occam's razor. Now, William of Occam devised a plan to remove superfluous items from any description or attempt or theory, or you can apply Occam's razor to absolutely anything. And when you remove the superfluous parts, you are left with the core, the fundamental principles of a thing. Occam's razor has been useful in every single scientific study, every discipline of science, like chemistry, biology, all of them. And I think if people used Occam's razor and applied it to everything about even life, it would simplify everything for everyone.
Can we get much higher? So high.
What? Is this the Brady and Drawer show? What's going on?
Can't talk when I'm muted either. Hear me? You can't fucking hear me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to play anything, so that's why I stopped at. It'd probably get fucking cut. So we should just do this real quick, right?
Yep. Yes, we should.
Disclaimer, the unfiltered and crude proclamation of jabber speech. Gibber. Folks, listen up. Before we dive gibber into the circus of crudeness and uncensored banter, here's our no-nonsense disclaimer. Served with a side of flag humor. Gibber. Look, we're here for a good time, not a gibber-correct time, all right? In this crazy world, where snowflakes, applesauce, and jabber are critic, we're just trying to spread some joy without stepping on too many toes. So, here, jabber, article I, let's get jabber, the sole gibber of our discourse, be it from guests, hosts, or any random loudmouth, is to tickle your funny bone, tease your gray matter, and eliminate the path to a mirthful existence. Any semblance of seriousness is gibber accidental. Article 2, jabber everyone equally. We're equal gibber offenders, all right? We don't give a hoot about your gibber, race, religion, or whether you prefer cats or dogs. We're here to roast everyone from politicians to gibber to our own sorry selves. No gibber safe, not even grandma's apple pie. Article 3, screw political jabber. Listen, we ain't here to hold your hand or jabber anything. So, if our jabber offend you, tough luck. We're not responsible for any ruffled feathers or gibber feelings. But hey, if you can take the heat, we promise we'll dish out some belly laughs and maybe a couple of gibber. Article I, gibber, fake news alert. The tales, rumors, and downright lies you hear here as gibber is a $3 bill. Any resemblance to real life events or people, whether alive or pushing up daisies, is purely gibber and probably a result of us hitting the bottle too hard. We're pretty sure the earth is round, but jabber, who cares? Article B, jabber, cause why not? Parody and gibber are bread and butter, folks. Any likeness to actual people or characters is just us having a laugh, not a reason for a jabber. We might not be the smartest gibber in the jar, but we sure know how to stir up some trouble. So, in closing, if you've made it this far without getting your undies in a gibber, then congrats, you're our kind of people. We're just here to crack a few tasteless jokes, spread some jabber joy, and remind everyone that life's too short to be serious all the frickin' time. So buckle up, buttercup, and get ready for a wild ride through the absurd gibber of our humor while Fladge Rants live.
And I don't take no orders from no woman, by the way. By the way, I don't take no orders from no women.
I fantasize about this back